Hey guys, this is GamerCal. Welcome back to Touhou, the genius of Sephiroth, and last time we basically cleared out the second half of the Entei portion of the game, so the second team reached their destination after many hardships. Honestly, I think the second route B, is tougher than Route A, and I don't know if it really makes sense having the two routes the way they were. I think Route B would have been better being the outdoor one, if only because in the Imperishable Night, Route A was the bad route that you got for taking the wrong path, which kept you indoors. So, I don't know, that's just how I feel about it. But this time we're going to go ahead and wipe out all the enemies within the stage. We're not going to switch teams, however, for the two respective areas, because the teams I have are pretty optimized for the areas they are taking on, so I'm gonna keep them as they are, and we shall return when interesting stuff happens. Oh, and straight away in the first battle we actually do get something interesting. This, I believe, is the enemy that drops the Spear Mastery, as well as we get a couple of level ups, one for Marissa and again for Moko. Moko should get to a pretty good level here. That's one of the main reasons why I want to do the grinding here. And yep, it is indeed the Spear Mastery, so anybody equipped with this will have a 50% resistance to stab attacks. Very strong accessory when you think about it. And it's not just the Spear Mastery they can give, of course they are literal bamboos, so they can drop themselves for you as well, these monsters. And there's one more level for Moko, I suppose. We are getting up there. And the slimes can also drop stuff too. I think we saw this before, but hey, we get Diamond Cutter for Patchouli as well. Nice skill to get. The powerful Earth attack is always good. Notori gets a basic level, and yes, we did see the steel drop from them before. So that is fine and dandy. And here is Reimu getting another level with Sealing Needle, her upgrade to the extermination attack that she currently has. If I remember rightly, this is it's a bit more expensive, but it's not actually too much more expensive. 9 MP is okay. So yeah, we'll go ahead and replace it and just use that. Also, I never went down to this little area down here, but there's nothing actually here, so yeah, just in case anybody was thinking last time, or a couple of times back, that hey, there's totally a thing that Cal didn't go for. Well, that's why. So I may as well just leave this in, even though it's only going to be one enemy. Let's just show what Sealing Needle looks like here, and yeah, we'll go with that. So Notori's chases are really being good here, and yeah, it's basically just a heavy hit needle. Not much more than that. I think it might have actually been single target. I need to take a look at that again, because I know some of her needles are single target, some of them are AoE. When did she get blinded? I guess she got... I'm not even paying attention to the fight here, but I guess she got blinded by the silly little mouse or something. That's fine. So yeah, was it single target? I forget. Yeah, it's actually just single target. So it's probably a better replacement for the Hakurei amulet, and given that I actually have needles up because of the growth tree, I'm gonna replace the amulet, I think, instead with that. Needles are faster anyway, so they're nice to cast that way, but it'd be good to have both extermination and evil sealing needle here, because yeah. Oh hey, the bunnies can actually drop their stuff too, of course, and Alice gets another level up, so that's fine. 204 HP at level 23, that's impressive. So yeah, but not quite as impressive as Moko's 180 HP, but that's largely because she has some tree buff stuff at the moment. But yes, we can get a magic medal because we defeated one of the mage bunnies, so yeah. Oh hey, so it looks like the brooms do have something to give us as well here, which is good. So I don't remember what it is they give. I don't think it's magic medal, as Moko gets another level here too. No, it's just bamboo. So multiple enemies can give multiple things here, which is never a bad thing. Yes, ooh, yeah, this guy again. He's not so bad. So, I don't think I ever exactly showed where this went last time. So, I mentioned this was a dead end, but I don't believe I actually went through, and there is a box here. So, you do get Reimu's donation box, and if you continue along here, there is a secondary goal to achieve here, which both character sets have one of these here. I don't remember where this goes though. So let's go ahead and find that out as I press the wrong button here. We'll switch over and see if we can find where that leads. And as we do so, Yomu and Sakio both get another level, so now we start seeing some support skills from the stances for Yomu, so Half Spirit Defense coming on in. Half Spirit Defense is not the greatest of her bonus stuff, but if you are using Manusa stance, then you can use this to deflect any one attack. I believe that's both physical and magic, so it has a little bit of utility at least. It's not really my kind of skill, but hey, if you can find the turns to use it, then go ahead and do so. And it looks like the little plant door things can drop a nice item too. So, with Sanai gaining up to level 28, we get... Oh wow, we actually got 2 items. So, I believe the Marmot Eater comes from the Zeni, the fish. And it just didn't show because multiple enemy killing or something. So, this weapon's kinda cool. You can inflict poison with it, and it has a Slayer against beasts, which would be somewhat nice against the... let's see, probably the alligators in this place would be good against that. Or, I don't know, actually no, because reptile is a separate class. So, more likely the mouse things on the other side, but they have really high defense, so yeah. But even so, there's uses for that, and poison is quite nice. I do like Sanai's current equipment though, so you know, the insect killer I think is a little bit better for the status it inflicts, but otherwise, yeah, that one's quite good too. So we never came across this guy before. If you have any magic users in your party, do not use magic in this fight, because this guy will reflect magic most of the time. Otherwise, it has a party-wise curse move, and I don't remember what sort of evasion it has. I don't think you can blind it, but I'm gonna try anyway because that's just how it goes. And yeah, Satori's not so useful here because all of her stuff is magic. I guess we'll find out if Cusinart can actually count towards stuff that way, because I don't remember, but it probably can, but we'll see. Yeah, it can. So it gets reflected, as you saw there. And yeah, it does 2 attacks per turn and it can kind of hurt. So watch out, this guy can be a little bit difficult to fight. But I think he does have his own drop as well, so we'll try and get that if we can. And now that Saki has got her own buff skill up, then she should be fine here. Considering Yomu really didn't do a whole lot there, and Sana is just getting wrecked, but you know what, that is fine. This guy's gonna go down to Soul Sculpture, I believe, so... And if he doesn't, well, Saki is fully buffed, but yeah, 1009 damage. Just crazy good. And yeah, it's one of the tougher enemies you fight here, for sure. So according to my map, we never went over this way.
I could have sworn I did, but apparently not. So this is probably going to lead us to the other side that we need to explore here in order to get all of our stuff. So that'll be good. That one bit where both of the teams meet up, and we'll get to see where that leads, I guess. But until then, we just got a quick little fight to take care of. This really won't take too long. These guys are kinda not super amazingly powerful, so yeah. If you do have, what's this place? If you do have elemental stuff on this side, the alligator is weak to lightning, so at least I'm pretty sure it's
lightning weak. So it's not even an alligator, it's a crocodile. We made that mistake last time, but yeah, you can even go up here, and I didn't go this way either. Wow, okay. There's a box, so that's cool. Get some more steel. I thought I went everywhere, but apparently not, and now we have a Yukari, so let's use the Yukari slash, because, yeah. I think we're going to use this, because then I should be able to guarantee hitting, which means Full Moon Revenge should be enough to just wipe it out here. Assuming that it doesn't just outspeed me. That would be nice if it did. Yukari slash getting that crit and a double cast. Yeah. Yomu was just like, you ain't getting away, Yukari, I'm gonna take you out. And so she did, and everyone was happy. You know what, I may as well just fight.
This last time here, this will probably get sped up, but I may as well just do the fight, simply because if I don't do the fight, then I have to come back this way later and do it, so we'll just do it now, and res buff against that instant death, and we should be fine, although that really hurt, but now everybody's paralysed, it's just a case of, well, stab, well, that's strike, but now stab, slash, and everybody just kinda dies. Because paralysis is
pretty good, yo. All of these guys being paralysed is super great, and of course we do get another level for Aya as well. Level 24 is actually pretty reasonable at this point. I want to just do the fight stuff, but yeah, this I think is going to be the exit path back down. There was another way that we could have gone there, but... Oh no, it's actually to this bit, which also has a box, the Rusty Blade, for Yomu, obviously. And now we have these warp pads open. And these warp pads take us to an entirely separate return path, which goes right back to the start. I forgot this existed. I legit forgot this existed. So if you ever need to leave the area, then you can use these. And you have to remake your parties, that's the only problem. But yeah, you can basically leave via that particular exit way, and it's pretty cool. So yeah, if you make it to that, that's a thing you can do. I actually, again, completely forgot that that was what happened, so yeah, now I need to go ahead and remake my team stuff formation-wise, because yeah, people are in the wrong places. Although not too many people in this one at the very least. But yeah, that's something I completely missed out on the first time we played this, so yeah, at least I picked it up so we could see it now. That's nice. And then if you do head down here, there's
I believe at the bottom of this... Oh, I should have healed as well. Whatever. I believe at the bottom of this is just a one-way trip back to the start, so we'll just quickly take this fight out and show that off. Because it won't take too long to do this, and then I actually do need to heal anyway, so it would be convenient if it did take us right back down to the start. And yeah, this is just providing me more things to edit, right? Because I do need to change the party, and pictures and stuff for who was active at the time.
So I knew this was going to happen at some point, and Alice gets a power up. That's nice. There's another bunny there. I don't even really care. I'm not going to go back and fight that one because, let's be honest, I don't need to fight all of them. So yeah, that's a one-way path. You can't come back up that way, but you can go ahead and heal since I've already gotten to the end of the stage beforehand. So, yeah. As of right now, however, this part has already gone on as long as an average recording for the main stage bit, so I don't know how much more of this I'm actually going to do. I don't think I'm going to wipe out every enemy this time, because if I take a quick look at the Yokai Encyclopedia so you can see what all of these guys drop, we already have the Fistfight Mastery. The Lunar Mail would be nice. Also, if you've got Light and Dark in your party, this guy is weak to those, but he can Magic Reflect, so Reimu will be able to hit this guy if you're using Reimu on the other side, because her Amulet skills ignore Reflect, so you can do that. We've already got that. Diamond is a thing, but we don't really care too much with that. Steel is all they drop. We've got the Marmot Eater. The Mallet is a hammer of some sort, which I don't really care too much about. Hammer slash axe, you know, blunt weapon. Because hammers and axes in this game are in the same thing. Cusinart Sword is kind of cool, but again, it's I'm sort of phasing away a lot from the swords and from all the generic weapons right now, so I probably won't need to pick that up. And we got the Eternal Robes, so that's fine. We got Spear Mastery, and yeah, that's all the stuff from this half of this halves, I guess. Because it's kind of obvious we're not going to get to the end of this whole thing in one go, because there's 4 characters to look at fighting here, right? So I already have all of the equipment, so really it's just about getting levels. And the only one that really needs levels at this point is Moko. And level 19 is not the highest ever, but it's not terrible, and that could easily be caught up later. And I'm sort of feeling like...
Really, that's about all I need to do. It's not even necessarily being lazy at this point, it's just, I don't feel like I need to do more than what I've done here in order to really complete this sort of setup. That's what's going to happen really when it comes to doing these fights. As the further we go in, the less I'm going to really feel super inclined to do like a bazillion fights and stuff, you know? Let's just go ahead and hit that. Because really, I don't need to right now.
If I feel like I need to level, then that's what's going to happen later on, but I don't right now. So is there really any point in continuing with it? That's the question to ask. And that is where I go, not really. So what I think I'm going to do instead is I'm going to basically go through the rest of the stage again. I may even just keep it speeded up if I don't fight too many enemies. But I'm going to go through especially Route B and see if I have missed any things. And if I have, then I will go ahead and, you know, show those off. But if I haven't missed any gear and whatnot, then I will probably just leave it at that, because yeah, I don't see the point in doing all the extra fights when I don't have to, and I probably just end up getting over leveled if I do that, like even more than before.
Because we did see at one point I was over leveled with Sanae and Sakuya in Moonzuka, and I don't really want that to happen too often here, so yeah, I think that's how it's gonna go. So with that said, I guess, well, if it's getting kept in, it's getting kept in. If not, I shall see you guys when we are done with our cursory exploration.
Although, of course, as soon as I say that, Notori does get a level up with a skill too, Air Torpedo. So Notori gets Mystic attacks as well, and that is what this is here. I don't really see the point in giving Notori Mystic, because it doesn't really do anything for her. Like, very, very, very few enemies in the game are weak to Mystic. Almost no enemy in the game is. There are maybe 3 or 4 which are weak to Mystic. Did we go this way? We did, yeah. Yeah, almost no enemy is weak to Mystic. So there's very little point in actually having a dedicated Mystic skill. And especially on someone like Notori, who relies on having other offensive stuff going for her, it really just doesn't seem worth it to me. So we're not going to use that very much, I don't think. You know what, let's just show off what the upgraded mapping of this looks like here, just because we can. I guess I need to use that, and probably give you that, and use napalm on these guys as well. So it really doesn't look flashy, that attack at all, nowhere near as cool looking as the original one, but whatever, you know, it's there. But yeah, there's not really a whole lot else to discuss here, so we shall just be back when stuff happens. Well, there is a level for Patchouli, and of course Moko too, so Patchy is one level away from getting Thunderbolt, which would be a pretty nice skill to have here. And there's Alice getting another level too, which also gives her another skill. Another one which I usually don't see the point in, but in a formation like this, combined with Horaidol, there is a reason to use it, just it's still not as good as what she has otherwise, I don't think. French Dolls will reduce all damage that Alice takes by 75% for the turn that it is used. Reasonable skill, although it does have a higher... doesn't even have a higher cooldown. I thought it did, but no, it doesn't have any more cooldown than before. So yeah, reasonable skill. But Alice is usually not the only character that would get targeted, and even if she is, usually her shield will block most of the damage for her. So I don't know, I don't like the skill too much, although I think I liked it a fair bit more when I first played this game. And in a formation like this, where Alice is getting targeted most of the time, there is a reason to use it. So don't discount it entirely, just don't over rely on it, I think is what I want to say. And Marissa gains a level there too, level 27, pretty good. I think she learns a skill next level, so that would be exciting. Oh hey, there is the Lunar Mail I was going to be after too, as well as a level up for Satori, pretty good. And yeah, the Lunar Mail has, I think, yeah, good resistance to slash and strike. So this would be perfect for Alice, who is naturally resistant to pierce, and this would give her 25% resist to every element. So yeah, physical wise at least. So that is pretty good. I do like that idea. And that will probably be the final thing we do here, one last level for Yomu, because I have gone through the rest of the stage, didn't find anything I hadn't already done, so yeah, that's going to be it for here. So one disadvantage, I guess, of doing this in, you know, multiple takes, multiple like videos before stuff comes out, is that I won't really get a chance to confirm from anybody else that I've done everything I need to do, but I don't feel like that's necessarily a bad thing here. I'm just trying briefly to reach that other room down there. There we go. Just so you can see, yeah, there really isn't anything here either. It literally is just to fill the map out, and you can actually permanently leave that place apparently. Huh. Didn't actually think about that. Yeah, that's actually a permanent exit, so you go back down and there you go, there is back to the start. So, this has been GamerCow playing Touhou, the Genius of Savros, and next time we go ahead and, well, you know, Raisin and Tay are around because they've been told to guard the place in the cutscenes we've seen, so it stands to reason that they are most likely who we shall be facing next time. Because Erin wouldn't exactly let us fight her straight away, right? That would be too easy. So, yeah, until next time when we take those two on. Take care.